Fantastic.
Hello, Carlos. What's up? I'm doing alright. Bit of a long day, but fun day, so nothing. I'm like relaxing, but I'm not like relaxing from anything bad. It's just relaxing. How are you? How are things? Oh, just want to welcome everyone else to the stream, watching the VOD or live. Either way, you're fine. Nice. Glad to hear. But yeah, for those of you who are new here, this is my daily DDR stream where I do at least 20 minutes of DDR, Stepmania, whatever you want to call it. I usually mute while I play so you don't hear me stomping. As a result, I can't really answer chat while I'm dancing, but I can pause and talk between songs like I'm doing right now, so feel free to ask questions, leave chat, whatever you want to do. Also feel free to lurk. Lurking is okay. So yeah, let's get to the dancing. Now that I've laid down the ground rules. I guess today I'm doing old-fashioned DDR. I don't know. I might move to a different set list, but feeling this right now, so let's have some fun.
Sweating, huh? You're breaking out the sweat. You move smoothly. You're doing pretty good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Marvelous. Select music. Are you ready? Let's review your soul. Yeah, baby. Perfect. You're doing pretty good. Grab my heart. Grab my heart. doing pretty good.
Is it hot where I live?
Excellent.
Yes. I think we just got over a heat wave, so it's not, it's not that hot compared, but it's still, like, I have my air conditioner on, even though it's, like, almost midnight. Granted, if I wasn't going to be dancing, I might be able to shut it off, but it's baseline pretty warm. Hey, what's up, Matt's Gambling Slots? Is this a new account, or did you just change your name to have emojis in it? Because I don't remember the emojis being there, but I also might have just missed them. Also, sorry if it took a while to answer. I don't know if there's latency. Because the other day when I scheduled my stream, I had to change it from low latency to ultra low latency or something like that. There was an option for less latency, which should be the default, I feel. But I always feel like there's lag between when I say things and when chat says things, or when I do things. You added the emojis recently? Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Yeah, I can only answer between songs, and if I don't get your message till I already started, I do apologize, because it'll just take a bit of time to react. What's up? Not much. Just, having some fun, playing some old school DDR. Same thing I do all the time, basically. I should find more ways to spice it up, but I don't know.
Wow! It's a new record!
Have I tried playing double? When I was, 14 or something, I definitely did put, like, a small amount of effort into double. Like, I played it a couple times. But nothing seriously, no. It's tough because, like, I would need 2 working pads, and I don't want to, like, burn through them. So, like, if I find more of this, see that $3 sticker on this dance pad from a consignment shop? If I found a couple of those, yeah, I'd certainly pick them up and do doubles. Like, you might not be able to see, but this like rubber mat under my dance pad is long enough to fit two. So it might be fun, but right now I kind of don't have more than this pad. And when I get my LTEC, like I'm kind of getting it because this pad's sort of dying, so it'd be less fun to have everything work on one side of the double and then go over to the other and have it not work. But I don't know. It's a cool idea. Someday maybe, but not for the immediate future. It'd be cool to have more, interesting content. So like I could do doubles once a week, and even if I'm bad at it, like it's it's unique enough that it'd be worth doing. But until I find myself with two LTECs, it's probably not going to happen. Though I think looking at it more, the LTEC only has the 4 buttons, and if you add a start and select, I think it's all on the same bit. So like it's only going to be the 4 buttons, and then there'll be a 5th button that has 2 switches. Which is not exactly what I wanted. I kind of want a Cobalt Flux where it just has, 8 buttons. You play an yeah, like I could go to an arcade and mess around with double, but I feel like double would require you to use the bar, and I'm not a bar user. So like I'd be learning that while I'm learning doubles. So I'm sure I've seen people use the bar for doubles, so I imagine that's what most people do, but I imagine that there is a barless way to do doubles. And I'm sure there's some songs where that's easier. But yeah, I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested in doubles, but right now, probably not a thing I can do, at least not on stream. Yeah, you need crazy coordination. I imagine, like, anytime you look at a rhythm game that you haven't played, you're like, oh, that takes crazy coordination. I couldn't do that. But then, you work your way up and you're like, okay, I can do it on one pad. Let's add a couple notes over here, and I'm off camera, but and then you like build your way up, and eventually you're doing all the crazy stuff. Like you need crazy coordination in general for DDR compared to most people. So, but yeah, I imagine doubles is a whole different skill set that you just have to learn. Even if I did doubles, like I couldn't even capture it with my camera. Granted, my camera is tilted sideways, so you get a vertical camera. And I could just tilt it normal, and then you'd get a wider camera, and I could fit both pads in it, but I'm thinking, so when I get my LTech, I'm also thinking of getting a new computer, and since I'm moving everything around anyway, I'm thinking maybe move my camera back so you can, like, I kind of hate that you can't see my face whenever I'm playing. Like, it's just not, my camera's just not far enough back. So I was thinking of, fixing that. That way you can, or maybe just lowering it so you get, a more balanced angle, and then my face and my feet are in the frame. I don't know. Oh, I did have a weird idea. So I saw this, someone had like a Halloween costume. It was like all black, but it was like a stick figure silhouette. So like in the dark, they looked like a walking stick figure. Maybe get something like that and just play in the dark, but you can see like a stick figure, just like flailing around. Just like turn off the light, but like I'm glow in the dark, so you like see a crazy stick figure dancing on the pad. Maybe get some glow sticks or something. I don't know. Just something silly. It's like, oh, people see the thumbnail. It's like, oh, it's just a guy dancing. But if I had a gimmick, might be more interesting for some people. So I don't know, I'd like to keep it mostly what I do, but throw in like a silly thing every once in a while, like a wacky Wednesday kind of deal. I don't know. Just spitballing ideas.
Select music. Are you ready? Here we go. Perfect. You're not an ordinary fella. Perfect. Select music. Are you ready?
My life meant nothing to me. Then a guy like you came along. Everything
You move
fast.
smoothly.
I gotta get my feet on the ground. And heavy days are over, 'cause I can always be with you.
Perfect.
Lying in your arms day by day make me feel all so brand new. Can't stop falling in love. Tell me you will be true forever, baby. I just can't stop dreaming
Yes.
of you every day, every way. Say you love me, baby. Say you will
Sweating, huh?
always be mine.
You're breaking out the sweat.
You'll never break my heart, no. I just can't stop falling in love.
Good.
Making love with you is all I wanna do. Can't stop
Grab my
falling in
heart.
love. Give your heart and soul. Stay with me this time, and we'll make history. You and me.
Excellent.
Dance pad update. Hey Rob MC, what's up? So I still haven't heard back from the person selling the LTEC, but I posted directly on the Reddit thing saying like, hey, I DM'd you. Haven't heard back. Because someone posted on the subreddit asking about it, and then they replied to the other person and was like, hey, DM me and we'll talk about it. And then that person replied to the Reddit like recently, like 2 days ago or something, saying, yeah, I can't afford it anymore. So they were talking at some point. But the never responded to my chat, so I chatted them, I posted again. I'm hoping they respond, but I don't know. But other than that, I did work on the thing today, like the video, the picture editing. And I kind of realized that each panel is 28 centimeters by 28 centimeters. That's so like 30 and a half centimeters, I think, is a foot. So like all these little like off pixels, I don't think I'm gonna notice them. Like I'm not sure it's a big deal. So I think I can show it at the end of this stream. I think I'm close to having it mocked up. So I don't know. If I don't hear back from this person, I'll probably just order out for it. Because like I don't even know if they have, because I wanted the extra button. I don't know if they have the extra button. So I looked. I just got done talking about this, but I looked at the. I looked more into it, and it looks like if you pay for the extra buttons, you get 2 extra buttons on one panel. What I actually wanted was sort of like a Cobalt Flux, where you have 8 buttons in the center panel. And I think Cobalt Flux even has the center panel. You can like make it a button for In the Groove. Pump It Up, that's what it's called, Pump It Up. but cobalt fluxes never exist, so I don't know if I should, like, I can't wait around for cobalt flux to suddenly be in stock, because I just don't think they ever do that. You got a cobalt flux, or you got the extra button? Okay. Sounds like you don't have a cobalt flux by this. I'm not aware of cobalt flux pads. So one of the things that I wanted to do on my, not this YouTube, but my other YouTube, I have a one of my best performing VODs. Oh, you have the extra button, and it's the two buttons on the one thing. So I have on my other YouTube channel, I play a game using a Guitar Hero controller instead of the keyboard, which is what you're supposed to use. And I was able to beat it on normal. So I wanted to do other stuff like that, where I play this really hard game on a DDR pad. But if I only have directional buttons, that might not work. So maybe I just get an LTEC for now and still grab a cobalt flux if they ever make new ones. Because we were just talking about doubles, and it's like I can't do doubles if I only have one pad. But Kingdom Hearts beat on DDR, yeah. That ESA marathon I keep bringing up. The other night they had someone beating Dark Souls on a DDR pad. And granted, they were using a soft pad. There was literally an arcade pad there, and they just had a very, they had one of these just draped on top of it. It was crazy. They're like, yeah, I don't want this arcade pad, but I do want to use the bar. I'll just use a soft pad with a bar. So I'm sure it's doable. And yeah, I can find those at thrift shops or consignment shops, whatever you want to call them. So I could I could save this pad, and maybe it'll work good enough if I let it rest. Because this pad works fine, but every once in a while it just jams up if I try to do jacks or drills. The padding doesn't uncompress fast enough. Maybe I can just buy a new foam or whatever, but it's I kind of want, yeah, what I'm trying to say is I kind of want to be able to use it for something other than DDR, and I might need more buttons, but I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I could order two LTECs at the same time and maybe save on shipping, but I don't think that's what I'm gonna do. I think the plan is it's supposed to last me for a lifetime, not something I should buy a backup of and have it take up space in my house. But yeah, I don't know. Another thing I could do is I could use the Guitar Hero controller for some of the buttons and the DDR pad for movement. That might be... Oh, what was that? Every time I see a car drive by my house, the red lights just go right through my window, so I'm like, oh, are the police here or something? And it's never the police. It's just always, what happened? Is someone's house on fire? But thankfully it never is. But I'm always surprised. But yeah, so I've made progress on the thing, but haven't pulled any triggers yet. Is the long and short of it. Anyway, let's get back into a song. And I can talk more.
Good job!
Oh. That song always gets me because of how silly the lyrics are. Like, he compares himself to Wolfgang Amadeus. This is probably his only song that's ever... I mean, this is probably actually Naoki or something. Because, like, for those of you who don't know, a bunch of, different artists on original DDR are actually the same guy under a different alias. And they just, wanted to make it seem like they had more people. Like, oh, we got 30 different people to contribute to our game, but, half of it is one guy just changing the name of the group and the style. I think Revenge, probably all the Max and all the Paranoias are the same composer, Naoki, who does a lot of Beatmania stuff. He's really good at what he does. He made a lot of awesome songs, but kind of tried to hide the fact that it's just the same guy. In the Groove did that too, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but... Anyway. I have no idea how much cardio I've done, because I've done so much talking this stream compared to what I usually do. We're close to 35 minutes, but I don't feel tired, so I probably have a few more songs I have to do anyway.
Are you ready? Here we go!
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes! What? Oh, you couldn't make it.
OF. Like OnlyFans? I don't know what OF stands for in this situation. Outfox. Okay. True. But I doubt I could get this theme, this announcer on Outfox. I'll be... Oof. I'll be sad to miss some of this stuff, but I did like how DDR had the like calorie counter, and it's like, oh, you've burned 2,000 calories today. That's a whole pizza, and it shows you a pizza, and you're like, yeah, I burned off a pizza. I can go eat a pizza right now. But like I'd like that visual, but with everything else looking exactly how it does. I can also just keep track of the songs. Some of like I've seen streamers that do like karaoke, like put all the songs they did on the screen, so like people come and go like, oh, I missed this song, I'll check the volume.
You're doing pretty good.
Girl, give it up, go and run away.
You're doing pretty good.
To the arms of a magic day, where you can stay, where you can find yourself.
Sweating, huh? You're breaking out the sweat.
There's no one here. Do what you want to do. There's about something you know. Give yourself and let the music take
Great.
over. Then you will know who you are.
Absolutely wonderful.
You and I are going to move if we try. You know this is how it should be.
Sweating, huh? You're breaking out the sweat.
We're getting higher. Open up your eyes. Every day is a surprise. You are the one, baby.
Yes.
The only one. Tonight. We're getting higher. We're getting higher.
Absolutely wonderful.
You will appear. You are the one, baby. Isn't it fun? Tonight.
Grab my heart.
So yeah, if I wanted to do that, then at the end, then I'm like, oh, how many songs did I do? I could be like, okay, each of those songs is 2.5 minutes, give or take. I mean, I don't know exactly why they put the song names, but I imagine it's that. So you go like, oh, they also did this song. I'll check that out in the other VOD or whatever. But I don't know. It would also maybe be good for thumbnails, just like at the end of the stream, I could just, take a screenshot and be like, okay, this is my thumbnail. If you want to know what songs I played, you can just read right here. Now, it's kind of feel like it's kind of pointless with this because like I do so many of these that I'm gonna end up playing the same song on multiple days. So it's not like it's not like you come to watch a stream VOD for one song in particular. But maybe some people do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not anyone's mom.
Select music. Are you ready? Let's review. Great! Great! Okay. Absolutely wonderful. Sweating, huh? You're breaking out in the sweat. Great! Sweating, huh? You're breaking out in the sweat. Yes. Wow! It's a new record.